Now I want to show you how to successfully print on envelopes. With envelopes, you have to make sure to select a number of different features so that the machine isn't trying to separate multiple pages like it does in its traditional copying process. When you don't make the right settings in printing envelopes, you might notice your envelopes coming out crinkled and not at the high quality that you would want and expect. So let me show you the best way to properly print on envelopes and get the high quality results you're looking for. First of all, we're going to take the envelope itself and put it face down in the manual bypass tray. So you put down the bypass tray and you put the envelope with the face down and the flap of the envelope towards the back of the machine, and you put it in the manual bypass and make sure that the guides on the bypass are set so it's snug to the sides of the envelope. What we're going to do then is two different things. One, we want to tell it the paper type. Right now it's showing that it's plain paper, and I'm going to hit the down arrow until I see envelope, and I'm going to tell it that the type of paper that we're printing on isn't paper at all, it's an envelope. This is very important. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to touch over here where it shows standard size, and we're going to go to other, and we're going to tell it the size of the envelope. Now your traditional business envelope is an envelope 10 size, so it's ENV COM 10 is what we just selected. So now the machine knows that we have an envelope in the feeder and it knows the size of the envelope, and so we're good to go. Most of the times when we're printing on envelopes, we're printing from our computer, so I want to show you where on your print driver to make the proper settings to print on an envelope as well. So let's go over and we'll show you how that looks on your print driver. So to successfully print envelopes, we've already made the appropriate settings out at the printer. Now when we go to print our document or to print the address on the envelope, we first create the address in whatever envelope address program that you use. And the key is that you need to navigate from Word in this case to the printer dialog box for the specific printer that we're printing to. So we're going to go File, Print, or Control P, and then we're going to make sure that we select the appropriate printer, and we're going to choose Printer Properties. Now within Printer Properties up at the top you'll see this tab labeled Basic. We're going to click on the Basic tab, and what we need to do is, just like we did at the printer, we need to make sure that the machine knows that the paper type is envelope. So we're going to go down to the lower right where it shows paper settings for each tray, and we're going to click on that. And what we need to do is come to this lower of the two boxes, scroll down to the last choice where it shows bypass tray. And right now it shows the paper type in the bypass tray is a thick 3 paper setting. We're going to click this down arrow and tell it that in this case we're printing on an envelope. And then we're going to say OK. Now when we go to the machine here and we go to the paper tray and we select bypass tray, it knows that the paper type is an envelope. So it's going to match with the settings that we had made at the printer itself. The last thing that we need to do is we need to tell it the paper size that we're printing to. We're going to click the down arrow and scroll down, and again in this case it's an envelope COM 10. So it's a standard number 10 size envelope. We're going to click OK. We're going to hit print, and now we're going to have success in printing our envelopes on the Konica Minolta Bizhub system.